It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. The heart of Massachusetts should be freedom, justice, and liberty. Freedom led pilgrims to Plymouth Bay. Salem trials had justice too late. The sons of liberty spilled the tea, and then the redcoats spilled their blood. The shot heard around the world rang out from the Bay State. Boston strong and ready to defend. It's where revolution started and end. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day. Quincy Market, Freedom Trail, Charles River, Boston Harbor, Bunker Hill, Griffin's Wharf, Fenway Park, Old North Charge. It's been such a long time since Boston led the way. It's more than a feeling. It's Mike and Tom to start the day.
Boom.
Look at you, all snazzy.
Stop it, man. Make me all weird and stuff. Yeah. So
Dude,
when I started shaving it, and I was like, I had the wrong
Number?
yeah. So I was past go after the first one. I was like, fuck, screw it. So here I am, unshaven, but I'm bringing it back.
Nice.
Anyways, good to see you. I know we were supposed to go on at 10 o'clock or 7 o'clock, and
Yeah.
you were a little
All
tired. huh?
backwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Took care of a lot of stuff. It was pretty
That's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
I
Busy.
went to the post office.
Yeah.
I went
Just
on.
bumping anybody?
No, I didn't see anybody at all.
Oh,
No, I went.
I wouldn't recognize you, Mike. Think about that.
Yeah.
So they probably look at you once, maybe twice, and then just keep going.
Yeah, I hope so. But I went online to Kenny Berkowitz's funerals today, so you can go online and you can say what you want, a little prayer or a little saying about Kenny and stuff. And
Mhm.
there was like maybe 13 people that wrote notes. 13 people,
Well, listen, being a cop, you don't make a lot of friends.
right? So you can add pictures.
Oh,
I have a lot of pictures of Ken.
really?
Yeah.
So did you add a picture to his funeral?
Yeah,
His
I
note?
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't
Picture was it his good side?
it wasn't of Ken.
Oh,
I put Karen up there for him.
oh.
Just to let him know we're still thinking about him. And everybody there that looks at that obituary will know what I'm talking about. No words, just a picture of her like this.
Praying, right?
Praying,
Yep.
right? Praying for
Nothing
him.
wrong with that, Mike. Listen,
Praying for him. Yep.
saying prayers.
That's all. That's what I thought of.
not a
Like,
bad
you know
thing,
what?
my friend?
I have a picture for Karen, blessing
That's
and praying,
actually kind of cool.
and I put it up there for him. Like, you know what? You need all the help you can get, pal.
And you know
need
what?
all-
Bet you Karen actually still prays for that man.
Right. That's my point.
I would bet that she is. I put all my money in on that one.
So in my mind, I'm like, this is kind of funny, kind of childish. But then I started thinking about it. That picture of her going like this is actually symbolic to what's going on right now. So I thought, good or bad, however you want to take it, it's just part of his life. It's part of his legacy, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah.
You
well,
know.
Listen, just like
I'm
Colin
sure
was
there's
in the
others.
house, he was involved with that, even though he was off duty. And you know what? Shame on the chief for letting that happen. She should have said, "You are on medical. Go home." Why you can't come off medical. You don't. Did he have a doctor's note?
Well, the doctor.
Did he have a doctor's note to perform his duty? He needed one to get off duty. Did he have one to come back to duty?
Right. Well, you know what? I know what happened. He just inserted himself.
Of course he
that
did.
day, and then he inserted himself with the taillight and stuff.
He had to. He had to.
Yeah,
Do you know why? Do you know why he had to? All for one for all. He had to
Right.
become involved
Right.
because them two were involved. They had to make sure that he got involved. And how do you do that? They say, hey, listen, we'll put it out there and you drive by and you say you found it. They had to include him, all three of them, because they're the three amigos and that's how they roll. I'm telling you, they made him do that. I don't think he went and found that taillight on his own. I
Oh
think it was
yeah.
like, hey,
Yep.
I'm
You got dirt
involved
on
and
you.
Brian's involved. You need to be involved. And how do they
We got
involve him? He's
we
not
have
on
shit.
duty unless he's just driving by as a citizen, but he's smart enough to know that that's his in. You get it?
And you know what? He's done favors to them. They've done favors for him. It just goes all around, like you know what I mean. And you and I been
Listen,
tracking
what
the
once,
murders in Kin, right?
yeah, we know. Listen, there's a
What?
lot we know. There's a lot we know.
Yeah. What is he taking with him?
But that's why I believe he was the taillight whisperer there, that little piece that he just
And
knew he was there.
how do you think he enjoyed his retirement?
I don't think he was on the beach having drinks.
Did you know he had a Cape Cod house?
They all do, Mike.
But it's in the obituary. Person wrote, "I really enjoyed being your neighbor down the Cape with our houses." So listen, he has a boat in Marina Bay, a Cape house. He's divorced. He has another house, and he's making $100,000 a year. I
Yeah.
don't know. Math is
Oh, wait a
not
minute.
math.
Wait, listen, what's he drive for a vehicle? Stop. Just the vehicle note alone in the insurance, take that number and remove it. That's what you're dealing with. How do you do that? What's the insurance on more than one house?
Yeah, he was paying alimony. I mean, to his wife, right? I
How
mean,
much was that?
I know. Math's not mathing. Because legit, to have a boat that size down Marina Bay, it's
Mike,
not
you know what it
it's not
costs to keep it in the slip?
I know. Oh yeah, it's by the foot. It's crazy, dude.
You got
Yeah,
that right.
right. Well, she
Where's he
says
paying for
calm
this?
down.
How?
That's what I don't understand, bro. That's why
It
when you
doesn't make
say
sense.
all for one for all, that's why Brian and Berkey all swap favors for each other. Whether it was either I need an envelope, I make you know how it goes. I don't have to get through this with you, right? It just I just saw his thing today, and I was just like, reflecting, and then Nikki uh, sent me a Google map of like would this take 4 minutes to drive from 34 Fairview to One Meadows? I'm like, no fucking way. I've
Yeah.
done it.
Yep.
But there's other ways you can do it. You can go down Sherman Street. You can go down Pleasant, and so like the most common road she did because she got caught on video a couple times, and I've done it, and I'll do it again. It's impossible to do it in 4 minutes, especially
Mike,
in a snowstorm.
there's a lot of stuff like that. That it's just so logical. It's not going to make sense. You can't. So
So
on the 29th, right?
yeah.
I wonder if we can get somebody to like be the vehicle that drives from the waterfall to 34 to Meadows. We're not going to pull in people's driveways or nothing. We're not going to interfere with anything. This is just something timeline wise to see how actually live. We'll all watch. We'll
Got
all
from the
want to
top.
watch like exactly what happened. Right? They left here and they drove here, and we'll be able to watch. It takes 5 minutes to get there, and we'll see how
I'll
they're driving. Right? You want to
I'll
do
drive
that?
it. I'll do it. In
It's
my
gonna be
car.
late at night.
No, I'm talking. I'll just do it during the day here. Like during the
No,
week.
on the
On
29th,
on
live.
the
We can do it
29th.
live. We can do
Oh,
it live.
we'll figure it out. We'll
But,
figure it out.
well, yeah.
Either I'll do it, you do it, someone else will do it.
Maybe I'm sure we'll find someone, but we'll be able to tell Mike how long it takes to get from the waterfall to here.
Okay, I just went to the post office from my house, which is 2 miles away, and it took me 7-8 minutes to go there.
Yeah.
I mean, just stop it. Stop with and now all these motions get filed today about they want to like I'm not Vorder, but dope was it Derbert the Mr. Green again on the cell phone.
Again, why? Why are they hitting these people? And they're gonna keep going, Mike. This is their job. This is what they do. We don't want this. We don't want anything that we presented. Think
But
about that, right? That's their job.
right, but don't forget, Vanity Fair had the guy from Purdue do it. Came back, it was done, right?
Yep.
Then Joe Flipperhead posted a video. Quantico trained
Yes.
forensic data extraction says it happened. So yeah, okay, Mr. Green, you're good. You're a civil guy. You go out, you testify for court cases. But we've had Quantico trained data extraction experts do it, and then Vanity Fair paid out of their own money for the guy from Purdue to do it. So how much more bullshit? And I know what it is. It's a money grab. I know exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to just drain. But that's not going to work. When are they going to figure that out? Those old school schemes just keep draining. We'll make them put. It's not going to work, and it's just not going to work. It's too late for that, man. It's time to throw the towel in, man. Just throw the towel.
Mike, you ready for this, bud?
Yeah.
Let's just stop for a second, okay? Just
all right.
Stop.
Let me just back up a second.
We're talking about all these little things that's undeniable proof to you and I and the people that are watching, listening, that this just didn't happen. I mean, it's beyond the pale of even talking about, because we're talking about Harry Potter stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, fighting over Harry, it's not real, bud. But we're gonna argue about it, and we're gonna lose friends and family and stuff like that.
I just
Good.
don't understand. I don't understand why they want to bring Green back, who has testified in so many cases. But go ahead. I just
money. How much is it going to cost Karen to bring this back, to deal just this one person? And guess what? They'll ask him 5 questions on the stand and then go home. How much is it going to cost?
Okay, yeah, about 15 to 20 grand.
Okay, now we raised $20,000 in one day between 2 defense funds, right?
Yeah.
It's quite obvious that as of right now, you and I are looking at going, oh my God, right? I think it was $22,000. Can you imagine, Mike? Like, oh my, like that's.
Yeah.
Let's just compare that with how the standout started. How many people were there at the beginning? 10. You can name them all, right? Sweeney's, Scott. I mean, this at the very beginning there was 10.
Yep.
That's where we're at now with the fundraising. Wait till give me a year of this fundraising stuff and what we did yesterday or the other day, New Year's with the Glera. Let's do more of that, right? Wait till that catches on, and now we add another 0. So now we're at $200,000.
Right.
And then we go from there, right?
Right.
This money thing. If once we can get the word out of how bad the Commonwealth is fleecing Karen just because they're guilty, wait till that gets out across the country. Wait until Donald Trump finds out and tweets out something about this. Mike, add a couple more zeros on the end of that.
I know. I can't. I hope so, because
this is it. This is how you get there. There's no way to get there without going through it, and we're in the middle of it. That's why I say I don't think we can see what we're doing or where we're at yet. Just like the standouts when there was 20 people, we didn't think there'd be 300 people there. But you can't walk down the sidewalk. Like, we never thought that.
No.
Australia, Ireland.
Imagine if we found someone with a lot of money, a big donor, like just
one person, Mike, or one person that has the right contacts. That's all. That's all. It doesn't even cost anything, Mike. Right? We're there. But again, that does not happen, and we don't get that chance unless you and I are right here, right now, doing what we're doing. And why the Glera, and why Brian and Mike and Mazza and Melanie and Scott and Kelly and Melissa and Carla. It doesn't happen unless we're all here. Everybody.
Right. On the same side.
Trying to get there.
Yeah.
You see how I'm thinking, Mike?
Yeah. I totally understand what you're saying. And like, if you flash back a year ago from today, you know, we were getting ready for the original trial, and we raised a bunch of money. You
It,
know,
it wasn't the money we raised. I mean, it wasn't a lot of money,
it was the awareness too, though.
right?
Yeah. But I
So,
just noticed someone that Berkowitz has a charity, you know, cancer for kids going on, and
yep.
guess who's in charge of it? Helena's the cancer for kids thing, and
All right.
people are looking into it because it might not be a 501(c)(6).
No,
6(3).
it's a 501c3.
It is
Okay.
for sure.
Yes, I had a 501c3.
I understand, but is this
I
one?
asked somebody yesterday to look
All
into
right.
that, and they went 20 years back. And it's
Okay. I'm
because
just making sure.
when you have a 501c3, you have to account for every single dollar. Like you have to have a balance of zero. Okay. And you can't carry certain things in, you know, so yeah. That's just what that is. It's a charity. It's made for that. Like
You know what?
it's a way for the money to get moved from A to B without anyone touching it in the middle.
Can't we see where the money was spent?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Like,
that all has to be filed, right? And if you don't file it, you lose your 501c3, which means you're all the taxes, or you're responsible for all of the transactions of money. So no one wants that. So stuff gets filed.
True crime from Eve this is what she does. She's
Oh yeah.
She's a 501. So I would like to get her involved looking at that next time we talk to her.
You know, we could make one. We could make a 501c3.
Yeah.
And all the donations and everything could go right to that. And at that, you can go, all right, you want to put a billboard up. So the 501c3 pays the billboard, and they don't pay any taxes either.
So when we donate money to the defense fund,
yes,
and they want to spend money on the hotel rooms, they have to pay a sales tax on that.
Yes.
Whether if we go to a 501c3, yeah, we don't pay sales tax.
Correct.
But we have to keep a bill of what we spent the money on.
Oh, to the penny. And I mean to the penny.
I guess is there an audit team that goes out and looks at the audits that, because we don't want the state involved with this bullshit.
Well, with the paperwork that you have to file to keep the 501c3 status, just keeping up with that, if you don't keep watch yourself. You have to submit the paperwork, even though, if you did you still have to, if you went a month without spending anything, you still have to submit that zero was spent for that month. And submit it means go to the state and put down zero.
Okay.
Like if you don't keep up with the requirements, it's counted as income to the people that are on the 501c3.
They'll back tax you for everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Without it, plus fines, penalties, and then they think, oh, you're trying to screw the IRS. It's like, no, it just wasn't. So they're really strict about that.
I wonder how much money the defense fund would save in sales tax, as opposed to getting
negatable. It's negatable. Yeah. And then here's the thing. Are you ready? So if you say we're going to make a 501c3 about birds, you can't go buy a race car.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's got to be,
Gotcha.
Like it's directed. Yeah. When I did ours in New Bedford, it was about the contamination. We could only spend money on the schools or the contamination. We couldn't even buy lunch or food or nothing like this. It wasn't made for that. It was made to buy. So yeah.
So I think just the defense fund standalone is probably the best way to go then.
Yes.
But we have a lot more options. Wow, we're getting some donations. Christina Mitchell.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks for the $20. Tom, the story from Nathan about you is going to church with Karen was beautiful. Yeah, it was. I told my wife about that stuff, man. She was happy as shit. I was happy. I slept good last night. Yeah.
Well, thank you all for everyone that watched that. Thank you. That's like, again, I have to sit here, right? And I can't say things. I can't even talking is hard because there's a lot. There's a lot. And it's not just it's not just Karen, and it's not just this, and there's
People are still
I
talking about it,
yeah,
man.
I know. It
Talking about it,
it's the
man.
truth. It happened. It's and you know what? Someone called me about that, and I asked them the same question I want to ask everyone that's listening right now. Like, wouldn't you do it?
You know what? You can ask. I'll tell you honestly. Uh, I would love to have done it in my head.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I would. I don't know personally if I would have got up and
See,
would have done it.
that's it. That's
That's
kind of
that's
where that line is, you know.
yeah, yeah.
And I,
No, I would have said to myself, oh, that would have been a nice thing to do. But yeah, I got other stuff. I gotta, like
all
I
right,
thought,
Scott McGinnis. Question to Scott McGinnis. What's the answer to Scott?
what's that?
Would he?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the kind of guy he is,
Better
right?
yet, better yet, has he?
I don't know. That's something. That's between him and God,
But you see what
right?
I mean?
Yeah, right.
That's how
I
that
do.
like Scott. That's who Scott is. You
Yeah,
know, see, there is, yes.
yeah.
And he
See,
didn't. It's like, yeah, of course. Like you don't even think about it, Mike.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you just don't, and you just go.
You're all in, man. You're right. You guys are all in.
Does that make sense?
It
It's
does.
so hard to explain it to people,
Yeah, because they're not. They can't get to your level.
but it's not at a level, dude. It's just like you
No,
can't let
Tom,
us sit
right?
alone.
Yeah, well, you
Like
just said that you just can't sit at home, right? That's another level to people. They got kids, they got work, they got to get up in the morning, get the kids ready, they got to walk the dogs, they got to be someone else for a doctor's appointment. There's other things that happen in life. Yours, you made that a priority to yourself, first of all, and then whatever came after that was just even better, you know?
yeah. Well, I mean,
I
I
know you don't
couldn't.
want to. I know you don't want to talk about it, so we'll just. Yeah,
It's
I shaved
just
my beard. I lost the bet. I raised $3 yesterday for shaving my beard. Just want to let everybody know. That was my contribution. I got one gifted membership and I raised $3 for the.
Joe was giving memberships out yesterday too. My goodness, Joseph, thank you so much, bud. Really, really.
I know. Rolling out the memberships.
Wow.
I know we were supposed to be on early this morning, and I was up
Yeah.
and I was ready to go, just so you know. And then
No.
I got a text from one of the mods. We pushed it back to 10, and then we still couldn't find
Later.
somebody, so we had to
Yeah.
keep going. So, oh Jesus,
What's that? Oh
another
my
hundred
God.
bucks. Wow, wow.
Flamingo Chicky.
Thank you so much, man. So that's too much, man. It must be for the beard.
Wow.
I'm bringing a lot. I'm bringing some extra money in for the no beard.
Well, now you need to buy razor blades.
I had to share. I had to share. I tell you.
Wow.
Oh wow,
All right. So
Joseph.
listen, do you want to watch some Plevanisms? You want to watch a little
Yeah,
Plevin? All right. So
yeah. I
so
think you're
listen.
excited to tell me.
So like last night, I'm like, damn, I need cigarettes. I'll wait. Right? No problem. I'm just gonna go to sleep. And then my phone starts blowing up. I mean, dude, it it was beeping once, and I was getting two messages at one time, one beep on my phone, and then it would beep beep beep, like it was almost stuck on. It was, so I turned this on, dude. So you know, you know what Nathan said, right? You were there,
Yeah,
and the other
yeah,
people were there, and they saw Nathan. That's who I am, right?
yeah.
People don't know me. Very few
No,
people know me. They know me
about
here,
they
right?
know about you. They know about you.
They know about, but they don't like they don't really know me. And but I've never met this dude, Kevin. I've never spoken to him. I've seen him, right? I know who he is, but we've never spoken. Like you and I have spoken. There's people in the chat that we've spoken. There's people in the chat that I've even communicated with text. I've never done none of that with this guy. Um,
Don't tell me you went on the show last night.
oh, dude, I tried. was begging. Begging.
Oh man.
Oh, this is good. So, I I don't know what, but I have a theory, and we'll get to that in a minute. So, how do I figure this out? I wanna I wanna play it straight through, but I don't want to get gigged for it. Okay, so I have to stop it, and we have to talk about it. Okay,
All right.
you've never seen it, right?
I have not. No.
Okay. Does anybody know, Cherry? Do you know how long I have to how long I have before I have to pause it and talk?
Oh, so they don't get
Like,
written up.
right,
Yeah.
right. Is there a time? Like I want to
Um,
use this. I want to use this as an editorial piece, as information, and I want to be able to talk about it because he put it on the internet. So how do I talk about it and
oh, I
analyze
see
it
what. So
without getting?
you became a target of Plevin. It looks like
Oh,
Scott
dude,
Clayton.
hard. But listen, 30 seconds, but it's fair
Can you
use. Okay, so
can you
this
just can
fair
you just do
use.
the audio? Can you just do the audio?
No, I don't want to do the audio. But
All right.
see, you ready? It's fair use because he's talking about me and he's
Okay.
accusing me, right, of
Lying?
God only, dude. I want to see your face. You ready?
No,
I
he's
love it. This is the title. The title. Let me share the screen.
he
Listen,
took his
the
he
dude
took
don't
his
have
time.
he don't have brain cancer. He don't have a fucking brain.
Yeah, what's up with that?
He's lying. He's
All
a
right.
liar. Liar. Now, so I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I'll get cigarettes in the morning. I have it on my way to blah. I watched this, right? And I'm like, wow. And I'm floored, guy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get cigarettes now. So he thought I was going to see him. I may have given him the impression, but I went up the street and
Where'd
got
you
back.
what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
You'll see it. You ready, bud?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hey guys, this was an unplanned show and I'm not staying on long.
Mind you, I've never spoken to this guy. I've never talked to the guy. I talked to him on the phone once, but and he's right about the conference call, but like that was before it blew up. So
Long. Um, I want to make an appeal based on human decency, and really I have to direct this appeal towards David Yannetti and I guess Karen, but I think maybe David Yannetti could get Karen to do the right thing here. What's going to go on this week serves no purpose in terms of trying to help spread the word about Karen or whatever theory that they want to go with. They're going to go to a funeral and disturb the family of somebody who has lost a loved one to cancer, someone who's guilty of no crime. Now, if you want to feel suspicious of that person based on the fact that he found a piece of taillight, okay, that's fine. I'm not saying you should give up entertaining your theories, but you don't know that this person did anything wrong. There's no evidence that this person has done anything other than live a noble and decent life and was taken early because of cancer.
time out. First off, it's rich that this guy is talking about someone that's passed away from cancer. That's rich. Dude, like, does he see the problem here? Like, he's telling everyone he's got stage 4 brain cancer. He's got nothing. Terminal, dude. Said he was terminal. He had 6 months to go. 7 years ago.
Wow.
And he's stating things as fact. Did you hear what he
So
said?
this is where I heard about we were going to go protest this is where I heard it. Okay. I was laughing to myself. Then Tom, but here we go. But then we delayed our show. So I'm thinking, oh shit, people really do think that we're going to be out there. But imagine this. guess who was probably there watching who was going in and out of that funeral parlor today? Taking
I
pictures.
I
Taking
couldn't begin.
pictures. Just saying.
I
Just saying. Who might have been there? Taking pictures.
It just gets better, Mike. He hasn't
Right.
got to the good stuff yet. And I don't know if you guys can see the chat, but they're saying they're really gonna protest this funeral. So this person, Marie, already knew ahead of time because somebody started a rumor.
They are going to protest the funeral.
They're stating things like it's fact, like the sun's coming up tomorrow.
Whatever you think of him or whatever you've imagined or conjured.
And what David Yannetti has to do with this, I
I
don't.
know.
I don't. Why? He's got better things to do, like legit. But I digress. This gets good, Mike.
Up about what he might be. His wife is innocent. His family is innocent. And the mob that is going to go there.
His wife, by the way, I'm not sure if how much people in the chat. Let me say it. Yeah, his wife is whomever, but his girlfriend is chief of police of Canton Police. You know that?
No, she's not.
I'm telling you, they're boyfriend girlfriends. Here we go.
Is simply there. Don't let them kid anybody for their own horrible entertainment. Now,
At least you
there
got
is
10
no
bucks out of it.
sense. And me,
Wait a minute. How much does the house that Helena Raffi live in? How much is that worth?
It was listed for like what, 1.8?
1.8 million. She's on chief of police of Canton. That's it.
That's it.
Kind of looks like maybe like
Oh,
Sopranos type of stuff going on here, doesn't it?
dude. Math ain't mathin'. Listen to this, James Clay. Yeti sold his soul. This is your legacy now.
Dude, someone gave him $10 to say that.
I saw that. I'm like,
Listen, it gets better. It gets better,
oh
really.
my God, you
gets
gotta
better.
be fucking kidding me.
All right, here we go.
or any of us making an appeal to Tom's CPU.
Boom. Mike. What? Where did that come from?
They watched the show. They watched the live, bro. Someone, obviously they heard Nathan speak, and I honestly think you have a lot more moral compass than to do what they're saying that we are going to allegedly do.
Dude, I don't even know where he was getting waked. I don't know.
Sharon Mass, 12 o'clock today.
Okay.
I live in Canton. I can't help it. All right, I just know these things. Good.
But yet we're gonna go on the internet and we're gonna get personal now. It gets good. You ready, Mike?
Yeah.
Because now he just brings me up out of nowhere. So he left me out of the title because he got Yannetti, Karen, and Tom CPU and Aiden. So he left us out. So I'm kind of upset about the title.
Well,
However, I didn't get credit. Either way, it's good.
Clevin got triggered by Nathan's story about Tom. That's for damn sure.
You ready?
Damn sure.
Because he is a POS. All right. He doesn't give a shit about any other human being. It's all about drawing attention for himself.
I just spit my drink out. Spit my drink out.
Did you heard that, right?
Yeah. Oh. Tom, I'm sorry, man.
Who gave him that information for him to go on the internet and repeat that? Because that's just that's a repeatable thing. That's not a known thing. He doesn't know me enough to make that statement. Do you understand? Does it make sense, Mike?
I'm still in awe that he just said it. I just spit my drink out.
And this is the guy, yeah.
So this is we watched Krusty Panties the other night that was full of lies, just full of propaganda. Now we're seeing another one.
It gets good. Let me just rewind this a little bit because.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
Let's play through a little bit because I mean, Mike, this is out of left field, man. Like legitimately.
Because he is a POS. All right. He doesn't give a shit about any other human being. It's all about drawing attention for himself. There's not any chance of appealing to Tom's CPU based on some sense of decency.
Lost cause.
I know this firsthand because back in the
Whoa, right? Firsthand, because back in the day,
You were anti-Karen Reed. Tell me. He's gonna tell me he was on your anti-Karen Reed, right?
last night I'm gonna tell you a story about how it was.
So what's cool is, Tom, to be honest with you, this is the first I've heard of this.
I know
So
you
it's
didn't
not-
hear about it.
So it's not on my feeds anywhere, but just so you know.
Yeah, well, so let's get going.
in the summer of 2023, when he wasn't known as CPU, he was just known as Tom DeRosia, his actual name. I was coming back from a shoot with unrelated to Karen Reed. With Erin was in the car with me, and this guy Tom had been trying to reach out to us. He didn't have his own channel then. He wanted to come on the show. I didn't know anything about him. He was presenting himself as retired law enforcement or something.
So he says he's never known nothing, zero about me. Nothing, right? Nothing, zero. But he's got firsthand knowledge. Here we go.
And I didn't know anything about him. But so when I'm in the car, we did a group call with Tom, Dave, and Erin. So I'm on 495 driving back. And this guy had somehow figured out an ex-girlfriend of Brian Higgins. And so he had this theory that Brian had contacted her that morning and confessed to the whole crime. Now, this woman is, I guess, I don't want to give any details about, but let's just say this isn't going to help. She's a nurse, okay?
No details.
And
so I'm not going to give any details, but she's a nurse. You ready? And let's look at Hillbilly Nitro. Whoever that is, I have a feeling I know who that is, but that person, yep.
She didn't want anything to do with it. So Tom was staking, somehow he found out where she worked, what hospital, and what her car was. And he was staking out her car. And as soon as he said this, I was like, listen, dude, get away. I didn't know him, but I was like, get away from there. You can't just surprise some woman at her car. And he said, I'm just going to talk to her. I'm just going to talk to her. I said, but you can't do that. You can't. That's inappropriate.
He's talking about someone that called me, Mike. Why would I need to go talk to her? It makes zero sense what he's saying. Like, I don't understand what he's trying to get. Like, huh? Is this making sense to you yet?
Yeah, it is. But I can't believe you called him. I don't believe that for a second.
I called Dave.
Dave McGrath.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you want to keep going?
Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Creepy. You cannot do that. And then he actually, to compound it, he's like, maybe if something happens to her tire, if she has a flat tire, then she'll have to talk to me because I'll help her out. So he was clearly threatening.
I didn't mention that. I'm pretty sure Dave mentioned that. But either way, listen to how he turns it. Listen, someone else mentioned that. But listen to how he turns it around. This is strange.
To slash this woman's tire just so he could help change it and win her confidence over.
Dude, how did that happen? When this is from a phone call that this person called me and we had a discussion. So
this is all hearsay. This is just all hearsay.
It's out of left. That's even left field. It doesn't. I don't get it.
Stop mathing.
He's putting together pieces of other things. Listen, he may have brain cancer. Seriously, I mean, I don't know, man.
When did he post this? Last night?
Last night, 9 o'clock. So
okay.
So then he keeps going, bud.
That's Tom CPU. Okay. And as soon as he said that, I said to Erin, hang up. And we never talked to him again. And Erin and Dave 100% agreed. This guy's a creep, and nobody ever talked to him again. So there's no appealing to somebody like
one conversation. But he knows everything about me, Mike.
Yeah.
And it was with Dave and Erin. Whole nother story. However, let's go.
That.
Yeah, this is
The only way I can see of stopping what these people are going to do at showing up at a funeral is to appeal to David Yannetti. Now, we've already seen that David Yannetti is kind of an all's fair in love and lawfare, right? He's going to go after. He's going to do the way he sees his job as anything fits. So if I have to destroy the life of an innocent or harm the life of an innocent young woman, such as Allie McCabe, by distorting that data in a way that he knows was distorting that data. Here's a young woman who simply gave a guy a ride home and then went home herself. But he was willing to distort that data, which was only her phone trying to reach out to find a cell tower or try to find a Wi-Fi signal. That's all it was. He knows that. But he was willing to try to turn this up there to try to leave a little bit of doubt. He didn't care what he did to her. All right. He figures he has to do what he has to do to get his client off.
Dude.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He went from me protesting something that was something to what?
To Yannetti going after Allie.
What?
Okay, this guy's delusional. He's delusional.
Goes more. Dude, gets better. Gets better.
This guy's delusional, man.
He was willing to schedule a meet with Lucky in the parking lot of an elementary school where Courtney Proctor worked, Michael Proctor's sister, knowing that he was testifying a couple of days later to try to unravel Michael Proctor on the stand. That's the kind of guy he is, all right? But again, at least rationally, he's trying to argue. He's trying to do whatever it takes to win. But this going to this guy's funeral, I'm not even going to say his name because, but that serves no purpose. Even, I don't know if that's the real Turtle Boy in chat, but even Aiden said in his post, do not go to the funeral. So listen.
Nobody was ever planning on going.
No one ever talked about it.
Nobody. And
nope.
Why they make this up, and this is their problem. They make this stuff up, and it's all Kate behind this. Kate gives it to Kevin, and Kevin puts it out there. Kate goes on Twitter, and I'll show you how. But
listen to your master, Aiden Kearney. Listen to Turtle Boy. We all know you guys can't think for yourselves. Listen to Turtle Boy when he says, "Don't bother this guy. Don't bother his family at the funeral."
Oh,
all right?
God. My goodness.
So listen to him. I don't. The whole purpose of this video is that to get, because
really, it gets better. Wait till you hear what he starts going off about Aiden.
People watch this shit.
This was breaking news.
My goodness.
So wait, it gets better because I log on and I beg him for a link.
All right.
Because I know David and Eddie watch.
Because I want to go on. Listen, I want to go on and just say, listen, let's talk. I wasn't gonna go on and start yelling at him and screaming at him. That would have been great content.
Does he ever post anything with court docs and actual trial testimony at the same time on the show?
He only bits and pieces that he can convolute into something else. If you come at him with a fact, like a hard, solid fact about there's no video from across the street.
Right.
Well, you know, the weather at the time was 36.3 degrees, and the moon was in a self quarter of a waning moon, and the light you just blacked everything out. So, like, you'll never talk straight to face.
No, this is the same guy that was This is the same guy that was offered drugs to young girls.
Yes.
Back in the okay.
So that's the stories that I'm being told, that he was the bar. He worked at the bar.
Right.
Downstairs, and he lived upstairs, and girls that would become inebriated, I think he would bring them upstairs and let them whatever. But we won't get into those stories yet because it's plentiful, and it's too early for that.
No, we don't have to go. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same guy.
That's the same guy. Oh, that's him.
Auntie Deb was getting pissed about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
just want to make sure this is.
So I go in and
I don't know if he watches them all.
I'm trying to ask for a
Do
link
the right thing, dude. You can tell Karen,
and watch what
she's
watch
your
what
client,
happens.
that this is not in your interest. Put
Beautiful.
a stop to this. Because the only thing that Karen can do, the only one that could stop this is Karen. If Karen reaches out to Tom's CPU and says, knock it off, he will.
Now he's reading the chat, right?
Where's your? You were saying something?
Yes, I asked him for a link.
I don't see you.
You'll see.
All right. He knows he's busted.
I banned him. I don't even think that's probably the real Aiden Kearney anyways, because that was just kind of pointless. But the only one who can stop this really is Karen. And I know Karen's not going to do it on her own. But David Yannetti can stop this. Do the right thing. Don't do it for me. I know you don't like me. That's fine. I don't like you guys either. Let's just be honest about it.
See?
I know what you're about.
Okay.
But do it because it's the right thing to do.
All right. Look at
They're turning this into
the chat.
another
This is weird. Maybe they deleted it from chat. It says
circus just for
That's no problem.
entertainment purposes.
Tom is in the.
It's
I haven't
disgusting.
seen myself here. They must have deleted the comment prior.
All right.
Yeah.
But I was in the chat. See, they know
Don't
I'm
go
here.
near that funeral.
So I asked us, please send
Let
me
a
a link.
family grieve in peace and respect as they deserve.
Shut the
See,
fuck
look
up.
I shouldn't even have to do this video.
See this? Don't use
You
chat.
don't have to do this video. Dude.
Send you a link to what,
There we go. I asked him for a link.
Tom? What is it that you want to link to?
You show, you fucking idiot.
Ready? Please, everybody, watch this.
What is it that you want to link to? If that is you, Tom CPU,
Sure.
do not go to the funeral. Do the decent thing.
Does he know that we were never going to
No,
go?
listen,
This is all
Tom.
made up in his head.
No, it's listen.
I don't want you coming on this channel. It serves no purpose.
Wait.
Oh. He won't do it, huh?
Even his own freaking chat was asking him to send me a link. His own people are begging him, send Tom a link. How come you won't do it, Kevin?
You just called his ace in the hole. You just did, dude.
Watch. Look at him.
I'm not going to bargain with you, Tom.
And it was no bargaining
You
because
do the right thing.
send me a link.
Because for once in
All
your
I
miserable
said,
little
Mike,
life,
send
you
me a link.
understand that it's the right and decent thing to do it. And just do it for that reason. Bringing people to bother the family at a funeral serves no purpose. That doesn't help Karen in any way.
Bottom left.
Do it because it's the right thing to do. I'm not going to bargain with you. I'm not going to negotiate you. I'm not going to trade you anything. You do it because it's the right thing to do.
All I did asked him was send me a link, and he's into bargaining and trading. What's he talking about, Mike? What are we bargaining and trading about? Because all I asked him was to send me a link.
Because he knows what you're going to tell him, and he doesn't want to go off his narrative. That's exactly the only reason why, dude.
But
Now
I don't
he's
know what he's
making-
even talking about to begin with.
Yeah, exactly. No one, especially you, because you just want to say, dude, we were never going to go. What the hell are you talking about? It was never even talked about.
He didn't
So I
even give
don't
me a
know
chance, dude.
No.
So watch.
So
Do. And it's that simple. If you can't figure that out, listen, I know there's a lot of morons around you because you're a moron yourself, Tom. I'm sorry. Let's just call it a spade a spade. But do the right thing. If there's any sense, if you have any even flimsy, tiny speck of decency inside you, feed it, watch it grow. All right. But I'm not really expecting you to do the right thing because so far in this case, you've never shown any tendency towards doing that. But everybody that's around you, no, I'm not sending Tom CPU the link. The
That's
guy
his
doesn't
own
even, you
chat.
can't,
His own people.
I'd rather have a conversation with a doorknob. I don't see much difference in intelligence. I know that sounds mean, but I'm sorry. Anybody that's seen it, Jesus. It's foolish.
Really?
There's no need to be going to somebody's funeral just to stir shit up. It serves no purpose. It doesn't bring any positive attention to Karen.
Oh my God, man.
I'm going to guess that Karen, let's make the appeal this way. Ask Bill Reed. Now, I don't
Now he
know Bill
brings
Reed
her
personally,
father into it, dude.
but the guy spent,
Jesus
his life
Christ.
as a
Yeah.
college professor. He was a dean of the college. That means there's probably general decency there. He at least understands decency.
See, he can't talk
And he
about
knows
Nathan.
that going
He's working around
to that funeral is indecent and serves no purpose for his daughter. It serves no purpose. So you don't listen to me. You ask Karen and you ask Bill Reed. Ask Bill Reed if they want you to go and make a scene at that funeral. And then you do what you have to do. But I guarantee you, Bill Reed, even though I've never met the guy, just knowing the position that he was in, he's going to tell you, don't go near the funeral. Have some decency. Do you really? It's kind of shocking that you have to be told this. The fact that you have to be told this tells me you're not going to consider it.
How wrong
But
is
somebody
this guy,
else
dude?
will hopefully talk you into it and make you realize just how much damage. You're not helping Karen at all. And what you're doing is just bothering a family that is grieving.
Yeah, Karen grieves.
That's all you got to
every day,
do is have a little bit of decency. I know there are decent people on your side. Decency has been something that's a struggle for some of them, because they eventually come forward, but it's can't seem to fix this. Sorry, had a technical issue there. Seeing what this mob has been doing for the last year and a half,
the mob.
even most people that understand or that believe that maybe Karen might be innocent, they understand that what that mob is doing is indecent.
Mike, what does David Giannetti have to do with any of that?
I don't know. He's just grasping at straws because the fundraiser went so well.
But guess what? You know what?
And Nathan Reed's speech went so well.
I happen to remember, okay, a little while back, somebody was really, 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 really triggered about a funeral or a wake or something like that. And this person, I remember they were going off about gore. I mean, their face was all red. Do you remember who was really, really angry and pissed and started a lot of trouble over that? Do you remember who that was? Because I think I know who it is. You know, who's triggered by this whole thing? Who do you think really got pissed at Nathan? Who? You know, Mikey.
The O'Keefes?
Nope.
Oh.
Who's not around us anymore? Who's upset, triggered, and especially triggered over the wake and the funeral thing? Who would that be, Mike? Because I have a theory.
Not around us?
Yep.
Was he part of the standout crew?
Yeah. Never. Thought so, but
he
don't live around here. Who would get upset and really, really butthurt over this whole thing and make Plevin trip off like he did over me for no reason whatsoever?
Florida?
Yeah, Mikey. Think. Put it together. What do you think?
I don't know.
I do.
It makes sense. I mean, kind of, right? We weren't even going to go.
Never.
Never talked about.
He made it up thinking we were going to go and protest him and Berkey, and that's so wrong. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Boom.
Ah.
And he gave it all to Plevin, and Plevin went on the attack. Over what? What?
The interview from Nathan. Interesting theory.
Yeah. But hey, I have I forget what he said about me. I gotta go back and read the transcript because it's great, but I'm dumb. Oh, I'm one of them low IQ people, right?
Sean, yes, the same.
So last night, right?
Yeah,
Mike,
the golf. What?
Plevin I asked him for a link. He wouldn't do it. Then they started deleting my comments. So he wouldn't give me a chance to defend myself.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go to his house. I'm knocking on his door and ask him personally.
Do you know where he lives?
I do.
That's not the right thing to do.
Hey, listen, what happened when the doctor come out of the crowd and come and deck me? What happened there?
That's true.
Right?
That's not, but
Was they going to give me a restraining order?
No, you can.
You know what? I'll take a Kate Peters special. Thank you. That means nothing.
Tom, you know you have a tie on your back. This is all they need. Yeah.
But do you
So
think I'm afraid of a restraining order? Like you think
Yeah,
it's worthless? Don't mean nothing now, and it doesn't
You're
happen.
better
Doesn't
than-
matter. It
you're
doesn't
better
matter.
than that, though.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah.
Mike. It doesn't matter. You see how freaking psychotic that dude is?
Mm. Yeah.
The doctor. Look at the doctor that hit me. Ended up being where is it? Ended up being the chief of police's ex-brother-in-law, Helena Rafferty's ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah. He does all the disabilities for the
Come out
town.
of the crowd and hit me.
Yep.
Yep.
During
But
the special election night.
What have I done though? Think about it, right? What have I done?
And the reason why he didn't
Nothing.
get charged is because Tom didn't call the ambulance. There was no
It's the only
ambulance.
reason.
Hey, so speaking of that, whatever happened in Stoughton
Which time?
with the ambulance and getting hit in the face with the coffee cup?
No, we try to knock my teeth out.
Yeah. What's going on with that?
That was a joke, Mike. Nothing. He come by and he gave me a shoulder when he walked by me. That's okay.
Yeah. That's
You know what?
that's-
Okay.
Yeah.
Be that
Right.
way, guy. No problem, buddy.
Jesus
problem.
Christ, man. I can't believe he went on the air and did that last night.
Yep.
That's too bad.
Yep.
That's too bad. He just lost. I mean, he lost a ton of credibility.
So his other cohorts, right?
Who are
You know,
they?
Dave and Aaron, they've disappeared, gone, right? I remember last time I remember seeing Dave, he was at a function, I think it was a VFW, and he's sober because him and Sean are sober buddies. Remember that? But
No.
Dave drinking Bud Lights, like they're going out of style, so I don't know how he's sober there. And Sean's sober too, right? He says he's sober. Good luck with that. I don't know with that one.
I don't know. I have no idea.
And Aaron,
I don't
Aaron
even
is
know who the
just
other
gone.
guy is.
Aaron was smart. She did all the research and stuff for them too, right?
I don't know who Aaron is.
There you go. But she was the smart one of all of them, and she didn't. She's gone, poof. And she was the smart one. She was one of those. This is, I don't understand.
So Dave McGrath doesn't have a channel anymore.
No.
Aaron's no longer working.
Listen,
for
people
him
come up to
anymore.
me looking to say, "Hey, can you tell Dave I haven't got my book yet? Hey, I ordered my book. I haven't got it yet." I'm like, they think I know Dave. I'm like, I don't
Right.
know the guy, but they're looking for a book they ordered, and I'm like, I don't even know nothing about a book.
So what did Plevin do before this case?
Nothing. They're
Okay.
all listen. How I'm told of the story, Mike, is I didn't want to get into it.
All right, we don't have to.
I'm told that they all know each other from prior things that they were all involved with. So there was a story like maybe a missing kid or something like that. And
Right.
somehow one way or the other, they all became friends in that aspect there. Karen Reed comes along and they all become friends. They all found a way to make money prior. And now they're all finding ways to make money now. Like when I say friends, it was Kevin, Dave, Aaron. It was Kate. It was Twisted Tragedies. It was Fake Victim. They were all friends through like some program, like a treatment program or something like that. They were all somehow involved in one way or the other, so they were all friends prior to this.
Okay.
And now, right, the people that were in Karen Reed land, and when they leave, they go to freaking zombie land over there.
But how did the actual, because it wasn't on X or anything like that, so there was nothing about going to Sharon tomorrow meet at this time.
What's tomorrow,
We're
dude?
Well, yesterday, I'm seeing about yesterday, coming out today.
Oh,
So yesterday, there wasn't anything online about, hey, we're going to meet
show
at
me the
so and so
post.
time.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. Show me the post.
there was nothing, dude.
Show me the post that says I'm going there. Or
Right.
show me, Kevin. Show me how the proof that I have it. He's gonna, he's gonna say, I have it under good authority. That's what he's gonna say. Because he's got no proof of anything that he says. So I can't, he won't even let me go on his channel to ask him how he knows all this. Because show me how you know. Well, I saw it on the internet.
So he gets set up.
No, he's part
He
of
gets
it. He
set,
does this on
yeah.
purpose.
Well, he
This
gets
is his
set something.
intention.
Yeah, it's set up. Oh my gosh.
No, listen, it's a concerted effort.
All right.
Because of
Okay.
what Nathan
All
said,
right.
they were all
Right.
super mad. So Kate
yeah.
made the lie, told the person in Florida, who then talked to the guy in the attic, who just repeated all the talking points that they've all come up with. That's what it is. They're all sick, dude. They all got really bad problems. Look at Kate. She won't leave Aiden alone. She's got restraining orders left and right. She doesn't care.
Wow.
So restraining orders in Massachusetts don't mean a thing. Kate's gotten away with how many times has she been violated?
I can't even count that many times, dude.
Doesn't matter.
Holy shit, dude.
Yep. So last night he wouldn't even give me a chance to even defend myself over something that, I don't even know what it's about.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Hey, thanks, Tara and Dusty for the $10. Thank you. Bail fund. CPU group bail fund. I know. I look different. So yeah, no.
So listen, I'm sorry. I'm bringing this stuff to you guys today. You guys need this but how do I not? I mean, the person's online screaming, yelling that I'm what?
Anti-Semitic
or whatever. I mean, make up a name. Dude, someone make up a name, because that's what I was yesterday.
When was the last time you saw anybody in anything like this? Was a school shooter or whatever, like actually protest a funeral? I mean, come on. What the fuck? Seriously. Thanks, Miss Shorty.
It doesn't even make sense, buddy.
What would you even write on a sign? Like, if you're gonna protest, what would you write?
What's the guy gonna say? He ain't gonna see it. Does it matter? Like,
oh my Jesus,
Berkowitz isn't gonna see the sign.
The only time I even mentioned the word Berkowitz is when I wanted to try to meet him when he was a chief still, because I was getting the runaround. He threw me out of the police station. He asked me to leave.
He should not have activated himself or been nowhere near the police station, because he was on medical leave. Okay. Other than that fact, I don't know more. I do, but I can't. Like, that's for the most part what I can say is that, and that's all that's important, is he was involved when he shouldn't have been.
So how did he know to go to the Sally Ports? He was, like you said, someone went there first thing in the morning. Right? There was no phone call involved with that.
Nope.
So how did he even know to go to the Sally Port at that time? So he inserted himself long before the TLA piece being planted and found.
Mm-hmm.
But he was part of that. Yeah, he was part of that. Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching. I don't know. I see things. I see pieces. I see parts. Because like some of the things that he said are exact things that the person in Florida said to me. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't talk to him though.
I've never spoken to the guy.
I know. I haven't spoken to him either.
Crazy town, dude.
That sucks. Well, first of all.
So that's what we're up against in the meantime of trying to do all this other good stuff for everybody, right?
If we did that, and
out of left field,
I know. That's a bomb.
Can you imagine if you and I we signed on tomorrow morning and we just went on and we ranted about that one person? the stories I could tell.
I wouldn't waste my time. It's not.
Because
It's
what?
counterproductive.
Doesn't get us
Counter-
this way, does it?
That's
Hence,
counterproductive.
hence why we haven't said nothing for
Yeah.
the past year and a half, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't even know. I don't even know who he is. Don't even know who he is. I just love when the glare goes off on him.
yeah,
You know. Oh, hey, guess who the spokesperson is for the New Orleans terrorist attack for the FBI? Yes.
Daffa.
Yes.
Beautiful.
On CNN, dude. I couldn't
No.
believe it. Now she's a terrorist expert. Just so you know. Just
Well,
so
it's like
you know.
Fanning being a jury babysitting expert.
I should have thrown it up there. I was like, they flashed over to her. I was like, no. It was her talking about terrorists and how it should have went and what this and that. I'm just like,
Really?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
She knows
oh,
this.
Yeah. She knows everything, dude. She's like the most well-rounded FBI agent in the world. Trust me, mark my word. Come April, she'll be back.
Wow.
Well, Tom, I'm sorry to hear that you were dragged into that muck mess last night, but you know, it's all part of the fame and fortune, dude. I'm telling you, you know.
Yeah, but it's not right. I mean, it's honestly, it's not right. It's just, it's no, time out. You're not gonna do that and get away with it. Sorry, you're
I
gonna
didn't
get
say it
called
was
out.
right. I
No.
didn't say it was right. I didn't say it was right. I just said it sucks to have that be a part of it. But it's what's fair in love and war. You know what I mean? Like we could do the same thing, but
Well,
we don't
and
want
there
to
you
waste our
go,
time.
right?
We don't want to
Well,
do the same thing.
Imagine
know
if
you
I
do.
did the exact same thing they did, right?
Yeah. And then Tom, someone will clip it, play it over and over again,
Good.
something stupid. You know.
Good. But you know what? You just saw the whole thing, bud.
I know it's stupid.
I asked to see.
Yes, for a link, and he embarrassed you a little bit. Like he questioned your moral high ground and your intelligence, in my opinion. Like
Yeah, well,
you know that just tells you all he has. Okay.
but
That
you
just
ready
tells
for
you all he
this,
has.
buddy?
Yeah.
And this is definitely directed to Kevin, right? Kevin, have you ever passed a background check for top secret clearance? Like, have you ever had top secret clearance, Kevin? Because I'm pretty sure you couldn't get past that. Kevin, are you a foster parent in Massachusetts? I guarantee that you're not. You know, Kevin, do you have a driver's license? You don't even have a driver's license, dude. He's not even grown up. That's the funny part.
Yeah. Just a quick note that the QR code in the top of the right corner is for Amy, one of our mods that is battling. You know, I'm just gonna say cancer. Cancer sucks. Fuck cancer.
Breast cancer. Yep.
So you know,
She's on it.
just a heads up, guys. If you're in the mood, that's up there for Amy. God bless you.
Please,
Yep.
please. And I'm funny you say that because I am doing this right now.
Oh yeah, I wanted to catch up on how much Stark Driving got back. You know,
I think we were
pretty close.
$2,400. I think we made. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
The QR
Nothing
code's
like the
not
glare.
present.
Jesus,
All right.
man, that guy's just that was
Well, yeah.
insane.
You gotta take your shirt off.
Not happening. You can't
Yeah,
afford me.
Yeah, no.
Definitely no.
Someone made a meme. That's right. Someone made a meme that said them versus us. They had the glare with his shirt off, with his arm up, and then they had Plevin with his
Have it
shirt
next
off.
to him? No.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. I just thought, you know what? That was a low shot that we would protest a funeral. You know, but 6 1/2 dozen the other. It's just what you
Yeah,
think
but
is
Mike,
what
you're
you
not going to
think.
accuse somebody of doing that and then ghost them and not let them defend themselves. Like, kind of wow.
Well, it happens on Twitter all the time, dude.
Well, you know what? When you're local and you get called out and
Yeah.
it gets personal, then that's okay, right?
Right. I understand.
I mean, what You don't think you see me out there like Ryan, right? You know our friend Ryan, the boxer.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yeah.
the guy you would never
Yeah.
want to even bump
Yeah.
into or nothing like that. Ryan, right?
No. Yep.
So just so everybody knows, Ryan is my close personal friend, and he's a boxer, and he's fit.
He's
His
the real,
hands, he's a real
real
dude,
deal.
like the real
Yeah,
deal.
he's real. Yeah.
His hands are pretty good.
His weight goes where it's supposed to go.
Yes.
If you know what I mean. His feet are good.
So yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I just lost what I was gonna say. I'm thinking
He's
of
your
thinking of poor Ryan. They would never go up to Ryan and say the same things to Ryan's face, would they?
No.
Would I go say that to Ryan's face?
No.
Nobody would.
No.
What gives them the right to do that, though?
Because they're behind a keyboard, Tom. And a
But
camera.
but dude, hey, I got feelings too.
Yeah, but then it's assault and battery on your feelings,
Well,
You
hey,
I understand.
listen, tell the
Trust me.
truth, bud. Just tell the truth. That's it.
Hey,
I'm not asking to be friends, but don't make stuff up.
I've been arrested 3 times in Canton, dude, over nothing. So if you thank God.
Might as well make it worth it. Man, if you're gonna get arrested, make it worth it, right?
Well, I'm not telling you to do anything, dude. I'm telling
No,
you.
no. Listen, I got text yesterday saying you need gas money. I swear, my phone was blowing up. You wouldn't believe the stuff I was getting yesterday, dude. It's ridiculous. It was.
Oh.
I was laughing. I was laughing so hard.
People probably offered to give you rides.
It was bad, dude. It
could have been live streams. You want to make some money for Karen? We can do a live stream.
Boom. Hey, listen, I want to share something real quick.
All right.
Can you guys see that?
Yeah. I thought there was a QR code. There's no QR code.
This says Faith, and this is Amy.
No.
This is you guys. If you want to take a screenshot of this.
So there is no QR code, then I was wrong.
No,
with that?
this is we're putting this, trying to flood the internet to support our girl Amy. So you guys can just do this for 30 days. We'd appreciate it.
Thoughts and prayers, man.
Yeah.
So a lot of people saying they paid good money for that little boxing match.
I'll go. I'm down. Let's go. They have no idea, Mike. They have no idea.
I know they don't. But I just think of the.
Hey, I'm in. Listen, set it up. Time and place. I'm all in. All in.
A pay-per-view and everything.
I can use this freaking boobs as freaking the bag. The boob bag.
Oh man. Oh my God.
So
Grant's got me all twisted up now. He's
on not Grant.
He's on a rant again. My God.
Which way is he going today?
Oh, he's just doing something stupid, and someone posted a video, a mashup about Grant, and it was hilarious. Like, you forget about all the things he did, really. See, like with Jessica Machado, the things he said to Karen while she was walking. I mean, you got to keep that, I have a short memory sometimes. I don't remember this stuff. And it's good for videos like that to come out sometime that, what a real asshole.
Did you see when Eddie burned him? I only talked to reporters, sir.
Yeah. Why? Okay. If Plevin is so pro anti-Karen Reed, why doesn't he just rally the troops and get everybody up there? Get them up at the courthouse and
he did
together, guy.
He did.
All right, that was him.
It resulted with the girl with the 2 boxes. I'm sorry, the 2 girls with the box on the ground with the T-shirts. That's his rally.
That's the one that someone called the guy. I thought it was a guy all dressed up. Anyways.
Yes. They didn't know they didn't know if it was a female. Yes.
Right. All right. That's the one. Okay. Carla, thanks for the $5. Did she recoup some of her money? Yeah. Tom thinks she got back $2,500, somewhere around there.
Oh, well, no. Time out. I thought you meant how much did we raise at the Star Driving? You were referring to how much did she get? How much did Erica get in response? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know exactly how much.
Maybe someone can post it in the
Facebook. Can we get an update on Erica? Star Drive-In. I'm
Yeah.
thinking we did the Halloween thing. I'm sorry,
Right.
the Christmas thing we did.
All right.
Next thing
I
we get
mean,
is Valentine's Day, Mike.
it's just so, like, going back to Berkowitz and the whole funeral thing, and like there was more love for Lucky's wife in
Oh yeah.
on the online obituary
Yep.
than there was for the ex chief of police from Canton.
Because Lucky's a good guy.
It just tells you a little bit right there, okay? You had 13 people write little notes about Ken Berkowitz. You have 200 people saying their condolences about Lucky's wife.
Big difference, isn't it?
And he was the chief of police for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know who's not going to be there? Peter Murphy's not going to be there.
Nope.
I
Matter
don't
of
wanna
fact,
speak
Peter
for
Murphy
him.
wrote a really nice piece. We wasn't going to do that tomorrow.
My point is, like, you understand, people, what's happening here? Like, do you understand? Do you even think everybody that knows him from the last 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years are going to be there? Like that whole family, the other family, state police. I mean, do you actually think it's not thought of? Okay, other than that, I've been living here for 10 years. I can't tell you one other thing that he's done good as a police chief. Not as a person, but as a police chief.
The chiefs are supposed to kind of hide behind the scenes and let their troops take the recognition. It's not about the chief, it's about the department.
Regardless, then. So under his command, I
Yep.
haven't seen anything come out of Canton Police positive about, and it's just this Cancer for Kids thing, which I'm all about.
Yep.
Right? But other than that,
Nothing.
nope, nothing, man. He'd do the press conference. Yeah, I got nothing to talk about. I didn't realize that there was a Stoughton, off-duty Stoughton cop that ran through the town of Canton and killed somebody in his white pickup truck.
What?
Yeah.
When was
Yeah.
that? Wait a minute. What happened? A Stoughton cop hit somebody?
Yep, in Canton. Killed him. He was off duty. He had a white pickup truck, drove through the guy's front lawn, hit him, killed him, and it got buried. It's in the papers. Yeah. Someone posted on X yesterday. I read the whole thing. And then they showed Ken Berkowitz come out of the police station. We got nothing to talk about. It's unfortunate. Blah, 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 blah. Next. Moving on. Yeah. Look it up. Google it, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mike.
You know who told me about that? Is the power company here over on Walpole Terrace there.
Because people
Colleen and that F&F equipment. He told me about that. I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah. He goes, I saw a Stoughton police officer off duty at 11 o'clock in the morning drive across a lawn and kill somebody. And nothing ever happened.
I don't
And
know.
it happened in Canton. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
They just ignore this stuff. What? Do they just not fill out the paperwork, Mike? Like, do they just what? Let it go?
Blue line, dude. Blue line.
Oh, that's a toughie, bud. That's a good, but
Yeah.
that's
You get time, people. Look that one up. Off-duty Stoughton police officer involved with homicide in car in Canton. Not a homicide, but a fatality. Yeah, it was something. Someone actually posted the whole link on X yesterday, so it's out there. And maybe it's under my maybe it's in yeah. If you go under
Stoughton
my
police in the white pickup truck.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If
Wow.
you go to my tab,
Yep.
on my profile and under my posts, I might have reposted it.
Joey,
did.
man, another membership, man.
I know.
You guys are like, I don't know, like, Mike. How do you tell people you appreciate them like amazingly? Because
I guess
we get the best people, dude. We get the best freaking people.
Yeah, we do, man.
Would you want anybody from the other side, Mike?
No. Why would
Anybody.
why would I want that? Why would I want that? I don't need that kind of stuff in my life. You don't either.
No.
You know, it's just like he had a breaking special, like a newsflash kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this wasn't like an every night show. This was like a Wednesday night special for him.
It's just let's go live. Bang.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Out of the blue.
Well,
but again, it makes
yeah.
sense as to how and why it started, because I've had, I hate to say it, but it's been a similar. Do you remember the similar issue before? Something like this happened in the past. Kind of the same thing.
I mean, if I'm a follower of that channel, I got to question my beliefs and who I'm listening to, you know, and why would I want to listen to this person if he's been wrong 9 out of the 10 times in the last 10 days or whatever it might be. It's just, you have to, if the guy's not bringing receipts to the show, then I'm moving on because I want to be educated. Yeah.
Peaches, thank you. My goodness.
You know,
there's no way, Mike. It doesn't happen.
Right.
Oh.
No, I don't have any money.
Erica got back 1,800 on Venmo, 90 in Cash App, and 150 on PayPal. So she's like halfway there. So
all right.
Anyone that can donate to Erica, try and help that out for the glare of being topless. That was a late Christmas present kind of thing. But she'd appreciate if you guys could kind of one way or the other get it back to her. So there's that. My girl Amy, I was on Amy's show last night, Mike.
Dude, you were busy last night.
Yeah, she did a good show.
How do you do it, dude? I don't know how you do it, man.
Yeah.
I don't even want to tell you what time I went to bed last night. You laugh your ass off.
7:30.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. That's why I didn't call. I don't call you.
Yeah, dude, I won't do night shows. So it's it's all you. It's all you, man.
Do we know anything about Farwell? Wasn't he coming up again? Was he coming up on her birthday?
Yeah, February 4th. Yeah,
that's what that is.
She's coming up on her anniversary.
Kelly M, thank you. Jeez, man.
On the anniversary of Sandra Birchmore and a baby being discovered, February 4th, there is a federal announcement at the Oakley at the Moakley building. Yes.
All right.
Now we keep talking about this. This is like the ace in the hole. Because, watching what I watch and watching how the feds work, and if you have the death penalty hanging over you, dude, and they have a 97.6 conviction rate, and you want to be around, you get 3 small kids and this, I'm not telling him what to do. I'm just telling him what the smart thing might be to do.
Can you imagine,
and
Mike?
And they keep delaying it, and they keep delaying it, and they keep delaying it, and they can't delay it. Let me tell you something. No one can get to him. No one can get to him because he's a pedophile.
Yep.
And he's a cop. So he's like, he's in a box and tucked away.
Miss Shorty.
He's like P. Diddy. He's gone. He's just, you're not going to get to him. You know what I mean?
How do we allow that to get that point, Mike? How do we
corruption?
We're all looking at this going, how does he it doesn't get past this step, let alone the 10th step, let alone go to trial with Karen. How does she get there? Mike, do you realize that the Canton police still didn't provide any information in regards to the reports that they were written? Like the guy that left the police station to go to the crime scene to go back. Gallagher. Was it Gallagher?
Yeah,
Gallagher was on the desk, right?
Yep.
He left and went to the scene, right?
Yep.
He never wrote a report.
They didn't give a fuck back then, dude. They were doing so much bullshit. They were doing so much crazy shit, dude. They didn't give a fuck. The money was just coming in.
So Berkowitz has got he got a boat, right? At Marina Bay.
Yes, he does. You know what the name of the boat's called?
What?
Cold case.
Really? How big is the boat, Mike? Do you know? Do you know how big that boat is?
I think it was a. I could be wrong, but it was like a 40-foot Trojan. Yeah.
You're kidding, right,
No,
Mike?
Tom. No,
It
math's not
can't be that
mathing.
big. It can't be that big. There's no way. It can't be.
No,
He
but
cannot own a 40-foot boat.
if you go back to his retirement party and you talk about the guy that went out on the boat with him and the Coast Guard boarded him, there was like eight or nine guys on there from the feds, and then they got boarded by the Coast Guard. So to have 8 or 9 guys on your boat without having enough left, you gotta have a big enough boat. So 38, 40-foot boat. Yeah,
Mike, you see this
yeah,
picture?
I know.
Jesus, you know how much that boat cost, Mike?
It all depends what year he gets. Yeah, they're a couple 100,000 and up. Yep. But you know who owns Marina Bay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to get on this route.
Nope.
Yeah. But my point is this: the math's not math, and he has the property in the Cape. He's divorced. He's paying his wife alimony, right?
Yep.
He's got
Right. Alimony, right?
he's got a boat in Marina Bay. He's gonna pay a slip charge, allegedly. A lot of other people down there. Michael Morrissey has a boat down there.
He's got a house. Does he have a house, or does he just have a cottage?
According to the obituaries on the online Kenny Berkowitz, there's people in there talking about being neighbors with him down the Cape. We enjoy having you as a neighbor in our Cape houses.
Cape house.
You
No, the taxes are just on the Cape house.
Well, time. Let's back it
No,
up
the
now.
excise taxes on
So
the
what do you think? So Kevin Albert and Michael Proctor are down the Cape working on a cold case. Think about that. His boat's named Cold Case. He has a house down the Cape. They weren't down there looking at a cold case. They were down there partying. Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Do we even look and see how much it is?
That's stupid money. Dude, let me tell you at the bottom.
Yeah, all right.
$200,000. He hasn't. Trust me. He didn't.
No, it's like yeah. He probably had something like this. Center console. That's all. 40 grand for an 86. Here you go.
Yeah,
that's probably what he got. Yeah,
we can find out.
Yep.
Look at the boat registry. Just the math's not mathing.
That's 40 grand used, right? So that's a one-time thing. It's keeping it in the waters, the big box.
Well, yeah, it's $200 just for gas to go out, right? Then you get beers, then you get a docket, then you need a parking spot too. There, dude. You have to have like you
know how much the gas is at the dock?
Yeah.
It's like $7 a gallon.
Even if he was paying, let's just cut it in half, right? Even if he was paying $1,000 a month to have a boat there, just 1,000. All right, he's got alimony. He's got a house in the area, Canton or Sharon, right?
Yep.
Then he's got a house in the Cape. All right, so $1,000 for the boat was his cost. Let's say he's paying
$500. He's paying $560 a month for the slip.
And then so this $1,500. He's paying. Let's just say he's paying $1,000 in alimony. There's $2,500, right? Let's just say he's paying $2 grand for another voyage down the Cape, right? There's $4,500. Let's just say for the house in Sharon or Canton, wherever he lives, he's paying $4 grand for $3 grand for a mortgage, right? It's like $9 grand right there, $8 grand right there.
How much is the vehicles?
I have no idea what he drove for a car.
Because that car payment's got to be what, $500 minimum?
Just, with insurance.
For the note? No, not with insurance. He had insurance on how much is insurance on the 2 houses, the boat? You know, what's that insurance?
Oh, boat insurance is, yeah. I don't know how much boat insurance is. Yeah, was his wife at the retirement party? Yeah, his wife was. His ex-wife was at the retirement party, yep. His girlfriend. Oh, man.
Yep.
And people say that he watched his money, man, because his money was tight. He watched it all. So if you have somebody in a position that needs money, that has to have money, that's driven by money, and there's an opportunity to make money, wait, I'm
Mike,
gonna go with
there's no way.
right,
It doesn't make sense. Like, there's no way.
right, right. How do you pay for his son's college?
Oh, we're talking college too?
Well, he had to at one point. How did he go to Israel through the church?
Oh, that's right. He went. Yeah, that's right.
On a trip. Those guns get confiscated. Tom, they buy things with the PO. And
Yep.
what's our budget for the police department? How much cash is in the locker room? We haven't heard shit about the fucking audit.
You can definitely buy a boat with that.
Tom, we haven't heard anything about the audit, man. This is what I'm talking about, Canton. I've never seen the chief, any of his disciples speak on a microphone, unless it's to yell at us about what we're doing wrong, right? We don't know anything that's going on about the audit. Nothing. Nothing. Not nothing in the paper, not a tweet, nothing.
That's a lot of money every month. And his girlfriend's got a house worth how much? 1.8 million.
Yeah.
So how does the chief of police have a house that's $1.8 million? How?
She got divorced, and she's taking that guy's dough.
Still,
3 kids. I know.
Mike, what's the note on that?
Oh fuck, dude! It all depends how much she put down and all that other bullshit. But
Jesus.
yeah. 7, 8 grand, 9 grand, 10 grand. Yeah, 12 grand. All depends.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. It's not for sale. It's still for sale, so it's up there. It's in Rentham. She's got 3 kitchen islands in her kitchen. So that's how big her kitchen is. You can actually see pictures. She's got those kitchen.
I'm looking right now.
Those marble ones you have, or the
granite,
the stone. Yeah, that I have. She got her kitchen's so big. She's 3 of them.
1.8 million on chief of police. Nice salary, nice job there.
Yep.
There's the house. Whose Jeep is that?
There they are.
Lovers.
There they are. That's the picture right there. That picture to the left right there. It's just like, that's the last time I've really seen her. And she was yelling at us that they were just witnesses. And that's it. Nothing else. I asked to meet with the police chief. I got thrown out of the police station. Because I was getting, all going through all the bullshit with the officers and stuff. I was like, all right, let's just be men about this and square this up. And he told me to leave. I tried to do the right thing.
And that's what happens, right?
Yeah.
See, this is Franklin Police. She lives in Franklin, doesn't she?
No, Rentham.
Yeah.
And then she hit somebody with her police vehicle.
Yeah, she ran somebody over in the crosswalk. The guy was in a crosswalk.
Older guy, and then takes this guy out. I mean, enough already. Enough. If you are living in Canton and you can't see what's going on, please get a hold of me. And Tom, I will tell you straight up to your face, the math's not mathing. Follow the money, people. That's where it's going. You got to follow the money. You just back into it.
It was, that's right. All right. So her house was for sale at one point.
Yeah, the market's bogus right now. I mean, there's no inventory out there, but she's asking all the wood for it. She's asking all the money for it. Who wants to live in Rentham?
Boy, I'm looking here.
She had to refire after her divorce. Oh, yeah.
It says, look at this. So do a search, right, for Helena Rafferty, the house. It comes up with this, right? This is Turtle Boy, course number 1. He did all the reporting on it, right? So I go down, Mike. Cited for hitting. Cited for hitting. Cited for hitting.
$2,000 lawsuit
against Canton Police Chief.
So do your homework. Like, if you really want to find out, this is probably the only way we're gonna find out because they're not gonna tell us. We find out after the fact. It's
We had, yeah, that happened
you
in
know,
was it February?
yeah, we didn't know about it until the spring, late spring or something like that.
Yeah, a lot. We should not have to wait that long.
And this whole thing with the One Meadows Ave with the car getting towed out of it and the fence getting damaged and a bag of cash comes down. How much is it going to take for this thing to go away? The dog bite lady. How much is Kevin Albert saying her? How much money is it going to cost for make this thing go away?
Yep,
This is not normal behavior. These
that
aren't the,
that's
these
right.
aren't the these aren't the workings of a political town hall that's above water,
Hmm.
writing checks, logging things, submitting reports, and doing a budget that makes sense, not just adding 3% across the board. Because that's what And if they don't use it, Tom, they lose it. So
That's
what?
right.
Hence why we're getting a gun range that we don't fucking need.
Bingo. Imagine that. You got to spend 400,000. What do you buy? What do you want in the Christmas list?
In the past they would have given it to overtime.
But
it would have right down the board overtime, right?
Yep.
Right down the board. But people are watching it now. People
It
are watching,
and they're still doing it.
and the audit's going on right now. So she's going to come up with a legit way to know that we're paying too much money already as it is in the budget by $400,000. We'll say that she's going to spend that money on a mobile gun range. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait till you find out what the numbers are, and when they don't add up, because they're gonna say, "All right, you purchased here 50 firearms. Where are they?"
Yeah, that doesn't. I don't think that actually happens. I don't think they actually do an actual inventory walk and say, okay, those 50 handguns are here.
That's the reason for the audit.
Right. So it's been 2 months now.
Yes, it was approved. The range
We have
was
nothing.
approved.
We have nothing. The audit has started. The audit's going. It's ongoing right now, but there's no update. There's no nothing. And you know what? Some of the reasons why some of these audit companies didn't touch this audit is because they were afraid they would uncover stuff that would have gotten sued.
Exactly.
They would have found something. And when they went to court,
yeah,
part of the budget. I'm telling you, listen to Mike, the Young Jerks. We had that guy on there from the audit company, and that made total sense.
Yes.
And that guy goes, "What you're gonna get for $200,000 is exactly what the town wants you to get." Meaning that it's not gonna be done the right way.
And again, right in your face, right? They're gonna go ahead and do it anyway, right? And
you guys wanted it. Here you go. We found nothing.
It's just
fucking bullshit, Tom.
Yeah, it
It's
is
such blatant bullshit.
And it's just like what happened last night with that freaking crazy guy.
Bullshit.
It's like, what in the world? It does nothing to get us to the other side. Is that a Sharpie in your hand?
So this is a great point. Tom, as a free thinker and a good person, and does a lot of things that people don't know about, Tom would have never gone there and protested on his own.
No.
You would never have thought of that. You never even mentioned it. You never talked about it. Because it's kind of secret grounds, right? It's someone's
it was never a thought in my head. Like I never even thought to go, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Even to go pay my respects. I would like just to show up to not record, but I never even gave it a thought to. I knew he passed, but I didn't think when's the wake funeral. I never thought that process, not once in my head. So then when he comes off and says this, I'm like, wow, it's like he had that thought for me, he thinks, or whatever, because it never came in my head. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
They must think they have a mole in our camp or something. Or,
no,
I don't know. Not that. I don't know. Well, he's suggesting that he knew ahead of time that we were planning to protest, and live stream it.
Listen.
Come on.
Listen. Okay, listen. Like, that's where it's coming from.
Someone just in the comments just said he shit his pants when he showed up in the comment section.
Yeah, he
'Cause he
did.
knew-
He didn't know what
yeah.
to do. And
Yeah,
I
he
called.
was guilt-
All I did was send me a link.
Yeah, but
I
he has
said it like 4 times. Nothing else.
consciousness of guilt. Here you are defending yourself because there was false statements made about you. Now here's Plevin saying, I don't want him on here because it'll deflect my narrative. Consciousness of guilt. Real easy, folks.
Wouldn't think about that. He doesn't even have the freaking moral fortitude to talk to me on the internet.
Or even, you know what? Even do it offline.
Offline, online, any
Whatever.
line. He doesn't have the moral. He doesn't even have that in him to do that.
Yeah.
What
It's
a
pretty-
sorry
you know,
state of affairs, guy. What a spineless person. He can't even stand up for himself. Man, he's the type of person that, when he's getting beat up, he's on the ground, people just don't stop. They just keep going at him because he's that dumb.
Yeah. You know, you can't fix stupid. I realized that a long time ago. And here's the other thing about the Canton. How many towns do you know that have 2 deputy chiefs in a town this size? And why would you need 2 deputy chiefs?
Because there's just so much crime. There's murders everywhere, Mike. Like this street, that street, yesterday, maybe next week. There's murders everywhere. You need it. You need it. Yeah.
I know you're being sarcastic, but this is what I'm talking about. Like we're paying people's salaries, okay? We're paying people's salaries to be a deputy chief, which is a higher paying salary than a lieutenant or whatever you want. We have 2 of them.
And here's the thing, right, Mike?
And the reason is because they felt bad for one guy that he's been trying to get that position, and there's deputy chief
more
Cheryl
qualified.
who's more qualified than he
But
is.
he put his time in. It's kind of, you kind of owe it to him.
So we're gonna pay him an extra $50,000 a year just to, keep him happy.
That's how it works, bud.
That's not how governments work in a town, people.
But better yet, bud, and it's the thing is, not only do they get the raise, but when they retire,
the package.
The package is a whole different package. So it really you're shooting yourself, and then you're shooting an artery to make sure that you shot yourself. It doesn't make it's like maybe there's something we don't know. That whole budget finance stuff is not my forte.
Deputy Chief, the female is the one that's doing the FOIAs. She, whenever you request anything like that, she's been the one returning them. So not even Rafferty's doing it, and her year's coming up in June. So
we're halfway through.
We're gonna need another chief come June. So,
and who are you gonna get for a deputy chief?
So you have,
if the deputy chief goes up, right? One of them. It doesn't matter which one, because they both got there because they wouldn't be in that position to have the opportunity.
Right. So it's just like the money just doesn't make sense, man.
You don't think you don't like, even if somebody's qualified, and I know this is a fact, somebody's very qualified and very fair and very, very honest. He was on his way up the ladder from sergeant to lieutenant to deputy chief, and he got so close to being chief that they knew it. They attacked him and they demoted him back down to patrolman.
I remember the story.
Just to make sure that he wouldn't be able to get up the ranks.
That's wicked.
That's the games they play, Mike. That's what they're playing right now. But
that's house politics. Yeah.
Those games are coming to an end soon.
I hope so.
And that's why they're all stroking out, Mike. That's why they're all freaking out right now.
And then we had a firefighter leave. Not all just left for Brockton, right?
How did he get to Brockton? Why did he leave Canton?
I don't. It just ended up in the paper. Timothy Nuttall, hired by the Brockton Fire Department.
Yep, we knew that last week.
So he's out of Canton. He testified, didn't he?
Tom? Yep, he did. He was on the thing saying he was the one that cut the clothing. Remember?
Yeah, the big puffy jacket. He said he saw. Yep. There was no puffy jacket.
There'd be feathers everywhere.
I know. Just
it.
Hear him going.
Yeah,
so you get people that are allegedly have a disability for the fire department. You get people that are leaving. What's the morality going on in this town right now with civil service departments? There's nothing, dude. I used to say the 80-20 rule. 80% of the people are great and 20% are bad.
Yep.
Reverse that. Reverse that in this town.
Definitely.
80% are bad and 20% are good. The 80% is going to win out every time. They're just going to beat you down, and beat you down. Right?
And they're the ones that
force
go
you.
out and vote, Mike. So they set the policy and they set their own rules.
The 80-20 rule reversed in town of Canton. It's bullshit, man.
So
Bullshit. All right.
All right, bud. Listen, we're gonna give everyone a break. Go stretch your legs. Go to the bathroom. Fill your coffee cup. Melanie's going on at 3:00. Please, please. And I don't know how to send you guys over there. I was just looking at that.
Just let her know in the chat that you came over from us.
Yeah, please let Melanie know that we're sending you guys all over there from here. We love Melanie. Actually, let me get her link real quick.
Hey, I'm gonna sign off. You got this? What?
Yeah. No, we're good.
What are you gonna say?
I'm just shocked at the house, at how much her house is worth. At like 1.8 million. Like, what's the note on that?
It all depends what she put down. You know, there's a lot of factors and stuff.
Oh,
but Tom, she makes $2. She makes $200,000 a year, dude. She makes $200,000 a year, and that's still not enough.
200,000. That doesn't math. There's no way.
No, but if she's got an ex-husband, right? He's paying for college. She's paying for the, so.
Oh, yeah.
I have to look at a spreadsheet, but I can tell you this: what's not mathing for me is Berkowitz. Just not mathing up.
See, I can see the boat's an easy buy. It's the monthly whack that's getting you there.
Yeah. Then you get to store it.
Yep.
Right. Then you got to winterize it. But a boat is the worst investment you can make.
That's right, Scott. Scott's right about that. He's absolutely true. It wasn't his shift.
He came in at 1:00 in the morning. You're right.
You know, Proctor wasn't supposed to work either. Wasn't his shift.
So I tell you, the fix was in from the rip, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, hey, you do the sign off. Is there something going on tomorrow? There's no court tomorrow, right? I don't think so.
No, but next week we have. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah, you get Tuesday next week, right?
Yeah. Oh, who's that due for the day? Plevin.
Yeah.
Plevin Day. Boob guy.
Plevin. Yeah, Fax Monkey is right, man.
All right.
I think I need to do a comparison of like what our total payroll is versus the same size town in Massachusetts. Like, we have 20,000, 27,000 people. Give me like 5 other towns with the same amount of people, and how many cops do they have versus how many we have, and then what's the pay versus what we have. That's what you got to do. How many calls are they responding to?
Yes, that's what's important. It's the calls. That's what dictates the
Remember, Tom, we came up that Russian car dealership was getting the most calls. Remember that?
Yes.
Car dealership.
Yes.
138 was getting like 30 something calls a month.
Yep.
And like no one was putting in like the wrong alarm system or anything like that. Like, okay, that's not mathing.
On the 7th we have Karen.
Yeah.
The 10th we have Aiden.
So 7th is Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's to finish up with Dr. Russell, isn't it?
Yes.
So we have Peter Elise should be involved. Yeah.
There's other things coming out there too, remember? They filed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's going to be housekeeping stuff coming out.
Richard Green, yep.
Yes,
Richard
that
Green.
stuff. And then Aiden, I hope there's some big news ready to come out of that. He's ready to pop with that. You'll see.
Well, all we need him to do is go to trial, dude.
That's it.
Once he
the truth will come out there too.
That's what's going to happen. Nothing's going to get leaked. Nothing's going to happen there. But if he goes to trial, boom.
And again, the stress there, they're all together.
Yeah.
Right. And
they're entwined.
They're in trouble. All of them.
We still need the SJC.
Yeah. It's imagine if they come back and say it's double jeopardy. Get out of here.
Right.
What then?
All for naught.
Recharge it with something else?
They're going to try to charge you on charge too. Then they're going to try to get it for leaving the scene while impaired.
How much money?
But not, well, I think that's the lesser of one of them. But it's just insane how they're trying to just drain her, man.
And that's all it is. They're just trying to take all the money that they can out of her.
So Aiden has court on the 7th too. Okay.
That's what they said.
All right, listen, I know it's gonna be cold next week too, bro.
Supposed to snow a
But
lot too. We'll figure it out.
I don't know, man. But well, we back? Are we coming back on tomorrow morning? You let me
Yes.
know.
Yep.
All right. So we'll do it again tomorrow morning.
I
Hopefully,
think I got a 10 o'clock in the morning appointment.
I get some
So
stuff going. So if we can get it out for like an hour or something, that'd be great.
yeah, do it earlier than this. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it at 7, right? And that way, I got electricians coming and shit tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, keep your head cool.
Gotcha,
I'll
my
talk to
friend.
you later.
We're
I'll
here.
talk to you, bro.
Later.
Talk to you later, chat. Bye.
Pretty good, huh? He looks good he looks good clean shaven, Mikey. He looks good. So yes, everybody here. Again, thank you so much. Let's go over the donations real quick. My God, Joe. I'm honored that you're here, Joseph. Thank you very much for doing that. Christine, the story from Nathan in the church. Nathan, yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you, Christine. Thank you very much. Joe again. Flamingo chick. Thank you for everything you've done for Karen. Well, if you were in Karen's position, I would have done it for you also, or anybody else that's here or listening to me, because what they're doing to that poor girl is wrong. And someone's going to stand up and say it's wrong. And that's not that I can do anything. However, I do what I can. Kimberly, remember for 3 months. Great side chat. Mods. Yep. Mods are amazing. You guys are fabulous, and I'm here because of them. As Mama said it, that ain't right. Yeah, there's a lot ain't right. YouTube member Lisa, thank you very much. And Miss Shorty, love you, girl. She's awesome, my girl. Love Miss Shorty. If you guys haven't watched her, join her show channel, please do. Seeking Justice membership. Another Joseph. Bail Fund, Group Bail Fund. Yes. Miss Shorty, 799 Group Bail Fund. Carla. She got some back. Yep. We gave you a rundown, but please, if you can't help Erica out, she took a big step there. Another one for Joseph. Peaches, thank you very much. Kelly M, 5 memberships. Thank you so much. Miss Shorty, another 5. Thank you, my love. And Pleasure Curve became a member. Listen, you guys, I can't thank you guys enough for all that. Like, I really feel I feel good. I really do. Like I said, I'm sure you wouldn't let her sit alone, would you? I can't see you. I can't see you doing that. Nikki, thank you very much. You know we love each other. Special relationship with my mods. I don't know how to say it, but the people that have a channel, you don't have, I don't know if you have the circle of support in the it's just hard to explain, but it makes my job so easier to do because of what they do. And it works, you know? So I look at the other creators and I look and they don't have anything like what I got. And it's not that it's not a bad thing. It's definitely but I admire them. Like Brian, for example, right? He does a lot of the stuff of his own. He's a pretty smart dude. He just doesn't have the time. That's the only, he's got the knowledge and stuff, but he just doesn't have the time. And I'm like, wow, just stuff he has to do to keep his channel running. I mean, my mods do all that, and it's just, yeah, it's amazing. It really is. And And the stories I mean, there's a lot of stories, guys, and a lot of them I can't tell, you know, like, for example, like Scott McGinnis may have a couple stories, right? And knowing Scott McGinnis, I'm pretty sure he does. Doesn't mean he's going to come out and start screaming, "Hey, I got this, I got that," because that's not who Scotty is. He's not. And I try to be who I am. And if people ask me to turn my camera off and put it on mute to talk, I do. I try and give that respect to people like that. So yeah, there's stuff that people don't know, and that's okay because it works. It's perfect, and it's all good stuff. It's nothing nefarious in any way. It's just I can keep a secret. I try to be my best person I can be, and that's it. So, with that said, I love everybody. My Australia people. Where'd you go? That one. Miss Shorty, thank you very much. You're a pleasure to have around. I'm glad that you're with us. And just what you do for the people down under, just you supporting us and being able to say, hey, these guys got an issue and look at what they're doing. To have that type of help and whatnot from you is a blessing. So, Mrs. Shorty, thank you very much for all you do. And I know you do a lot behind the scenes. So good. Yeah, they're trying to keep out a search with all the internet stuff. With yeah, visiting Florida. All right, guys. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, right? Yeah, that's the thing too, right? Yeah, Scotty, I fell asleep, but yeah, we're all good. You all have an absolutely great day. Go to Melanie's channel. Link is right here. Scotty, my friend, I love you very much, dude. You are my bud. There's the link to Melanie's. Please send out love. Be respectful. Be nice. And be here tomorrow. So, love you guys. And we will see you all tomorrow. Have a great day and send my love to Melanie. Bye, guys.